Today, I'm going to be reviewing the ARCCAPTAIN CUT 55 MT. Super excited to open this thing up today and review it, see what's inside. I want to see how easy it is to run, how easy it is to set up before I run it, exactly how easy the manual is to read, to understand. I have personally never ran a plasma cutter before, so this is why I'm really excited for this review as well. I really want to see how easy this thing is to set up, and how easy the instructions are to understand. For someone who's never ran a plasma cutter before, things could be a little tricky, but I really want to see exactly how easy this thing is to set up and get started. As long as all that goes well, I really want to test out some 1/4 inch carbon steel, some 1/4 inch aluminum, 3/4 inch carbon steel. Really excited for the gouging mode. I have never arc gouged either, so really excited for that feature as well. Also have some expanded metal I want to try. Yeah, super excited. So let's go ahead and review this thing. Oh, let's cut her open. Ooh, let's see what's in here. What do we got? Okay, first things here. Let's take the easiest way to take this out is this box. I'm not exactly sure what's inside this box just yet. And here we go. We got the plasma cutter. This thing's like and it's beautiful. That is a pretty red. I really like that red. And we got some stickers that normally come with ARCCAPTAIN machines. I got the MiG 200, so they also came with stickers. This is the stickers in the manual book. It looks like that's about it. Put that box down there. Okay, let's take this cover off this machine. Yeah, this thing is solid. This thing looks nice. Oh yeah. Real nice. Cut 55 MP, cutting plasma, ARCCAPTAIN. I really like the new. I think this is a new look for the machine, so I really like the rounded edges. It's compact. That's what I really like about this thing too. And any machine or anything of mine, I like compact. It just makes sense. Here's a little cover, I think. Yep, that's a cover for that. I'll put that back on for now. Let's open this box. See what's inside this box. Alright. Inside this box, you have the air hose. I'm not going to use this. I already have my setup over here, ready for this thing. I'm not going to use this, but these, okay, right now, I'm going to stop everything right now. These things are tough, and I mean tough. I got this airline connected to my, airline. Yeah, the 7525 gas line connected to my MiG 200. And let me tell you what, that was super hard to get off that machine, dude. Like, seriously, these things are tough. They're tough. I really do like these things. Here we go. We got an adapter. I got another one, especially with the MiG 200. I've only used it once. I rather run my machines on 220, so 220, 240. And this looks like this is the gun, the plasma torch. I'm gonna open that wrap. ARCCAPTAIN case with this thing. I really appreciate that. I think any machine should come with a case, honestly. I honestly wish I had one for my MiG 200. I need to order one for my MiG 200. So nice case, and I'm pretty sure these things are like fireproof and waterproof. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure they are. So it is a nice case. So I really do like that. It's good quality as well. Well, let's see here. We got a strap. That's nice. Portability. Not exactly sure where it goes. I think it goes right here. Yep, that's where it goes. It's right here and right here, which is nice. I'm gonna put that back in the box. And we have our ground clamp. Over here, ground clamp. Good thing. Nice. Go ahead and open that up. Looks exactly like the MiG 200 ground clamp. And this is the torch. Open up the torch. It'll be a little more tedious right here reviewing this thing. So these are our leads, it looks like. Yeah. And this is the torch. So right here says safety. That's nice. I like that. I like that. Safety first, always. I like that. How's it feel? Yeah. There we go. That feels good. That feels good right there. Yeah, that feels good right there. And then right here, it already comes with the consumable and your separator. Feels nice. Yeah, feels good. And then we also have I've seen this in reviews. I know what it is. Okay, it goes right here. Over this thing right here. Over this part. Right here like this. And it actually protects all of this right here. So and it helps you screw it in as well. So that's nice. Yeah, this piece right here. So if you open this thing up and do not read the manual at all, and you're like, what in the world is this piece? It goes right over here, and it just makes it 10 times easier to screw that thing in. So then we got our little multi-tool. Pretty cool. Now I'll help you get these things off. And then we also have a pack of consumables, couple clamps that would go around your air hose. Very important to have those if you do the air hose connection. You don't want to lose air. You don't want to lose pressure. So yeah, those things are very valuable if you don't have an air hose connect already, an actual air compressor air hose. So if you're using the Cut 55 MP air hose that comes with this, use the clamp. So yeah, get this, put this all in here. Let's get this thing right here. I love the look of it. I like the look of it. I love everything about it. Here's a little sticker. Let's pull that sticker off. Yeah, this thing is just nice. And then let's also look at the back. What's the back look like? Push to lock. Oh, okay. That's nice. So, push to lock. If someone doesn't know, this is how you lock your air pressure. So, something doesn't bump it and mess and twist your air pressure or whatever might happen, you can actually lock it in place. That's your air pressure. Yeah, quick adapter. I like that. All right, like I said, I already have everything hooked up for it. On and off. Power input, AC 120 volt, 240 volt. So yeah. I just like the look of this thing, and it is light. This thing is light. If you put this thing on a strap, you probably wouldn't even feel it. It's no heavier than a book bag. And I like this too. ARCCAPTAIN multi-process digital welding machine. I like that. I just really like the look of this thing. Now let's get it set up. So before I move on how to set this thing up, one thing I do want to really give a shout out for ARCCAPTAIN is having a community group on Facebook. I have been a part of it for almost a year now, and it is really a welcoming group, really supportive group. When I got the MiG 200, it had this card in it. Actually, and this card is a lot more durable than the first one that I got. And this is how I got into the community group. So yeah, this card, I'm assuming comes with every machine. Right here. Go ahead and follow them on Facebook. Get into the community. There's a lot of questions. People may have concerns or problems with their machines. Why isn't my machine working? What's wrong with the ground clamp? Where can I get my consumables? Has anybody else had these problems, right? Questions like that always popping up. And it's not just Q&A, question and answer, right? ARCCAPTAIN likes to go ahead and give shout outs to people as well, for their work. And I really do appreciate ARCCAPTAIN for doing that and making everybody who's in the ARCCAPTAIN group feel like family. And I really do feel like family with ARCCAPTAIN. I really do. I feel like I belong there. I feel appreciated. And I feel like it's somewhere where I feel safe to go to ask questions. And I know for a lot of people, asking questions is something that we don't like doing. And especially for me, I'm not a really big guy on asking people questions. But I feel safe and comfortable to always ask questions in the community group. So once again, here's the card. Go follow them. Please go follow them. It is a really welcoming group. So once again, thank you, ARCCAPTAIN, for doing that and bringing people together. And yeah. So So as I was looking at this thing real closely, this is what I really like. I really like this. It's kind of self-explanatory, right? The screw goes with the screw, and your ground goes in there, right? Because it has that end on it. It has that connector right there. Self-explanatory, right? But one thing I really do like on this, and I don't even know. Hang on, let me get the camera. So right here, right there, see the little torch symbol? I really like that. And then I think that is maybe negative. Pilot arc. But yeah, I really like that right there. I really do appreciate that. Our captain is really good at making things simple, understandable, and I appreciate that so much from them. The audio is probably going to have to be out from here on out. I'm probably not even going to talk. The air compressor is going to be running. The generator is going to be running, and this is just the sounds of that generator just knock in here all around, and it is very, very loud. So no point in even trying to talk. I'll probably do a voiceover or something. So yeah. So here we are reviewing the ARCCAPTAIN CUT 55 MP. Just looking over the settings right now. We got cut mode, got grid mode, you got your arc gouging mode, and your rust removal. Those are the settings under mode. Right there is we're showing, and then 2T, 4T, PT, and PA, and then right here is where you actually get to set your pressure, and you have your set pressure, and then you have your running pressure. And so what I'm doing right here is actually trying to set my running pressure. Right now is at 59 psi, and I need it up to 60 for what I want to cut. So, and then here I am turning up the amps to 55 amps because I'm going to try out some 1/4 inch mild steel plate. And here I am cutting 1/4 inch mild steel. It ran really good. I was really impressed. I took a couple trial runs before I actually made the video, and here's some aluminum. It cut through aluminum like nothing. And here we are trying out the rust removal on 3/4 inch plate, and I really like this feature. Clean material is always good material, and this rust removal feature is really nice, and it actually really works very well. I really do appreciate that, because I always like making sure that all my material is clean, and something with a plasma cutter as well, you always want to make sure that your material is clean as well to get a better cut, a better, cleaner cut. Just like welding, you always want clean material for better welds. And it actually looked really good. And this piece actually had a lot of rust on it, and here I am cutting through that 3/4 inch plate. Got a little bit of dross. I could probably fine tune it a little better, but I mean, it cut right through it. All right, so it's getting dark out here. I just finished this project, and in conclusion, let me tell you right now, this Cut 55 MP is a beast. I'm no doubt a beast. This thing just kept on running, just kept on running. This thing does not stop. You get the right air compressor, you're gonna run all day long. I mean, I was just cutting. I mean, it, I am mind blown, impressed, and like I said, I've never run a plasma cutter before, but first impressions, this thing's good. Running it, it was great. Couple things I need to do a little bit more research on, which is the arc gouging. And the reason I need to do more research on it is because I didn't go over the directions in in a lot of detail. So I need to go over and read the manual a little bit more in detail, more in depth on the arc gouging, and the grid mode. I want to go more in depth on that, but this thing cuts. It cut 3/4 inch plate like nothing. Crazy. This thing is amazing, absolutely amazing. And once again, thank you, Art Captain. Y'all have exceeded my expectations once again, and I couldn't be happier to have this thing. I plan on doing a lot of work with it. I'm so happy, so excited that I have it. So thank you.